From 161st Street here in the Bronx, MLB The Show's got baseball from Yankee Stadium. Tonight it's Game 3 of this 4-game set between the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim and the New York Yankees. So the Bronx Bombers aim to notch their 7th win in a row right after this. Dwight Gooden will be the starter in this one for the Yankees. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, Matty V, this ought to be a lot of fun. This guy won the Cy Young Award last year in the AL, so he knows how to pitch. And one of the things he does effectively, he attacks the strike zone. And if he does that, he should be fun to watch in this one.
Now to the plate, here is Joe Morgan, and we are set for baseball here this evening. And we are underway here in the Bronx as the first pitch of the evening is taken for ball 1. And as the Yankees get started here tonight, guys, they've run their win streak up to 6 in a row now, and they're really playing some inspired baseball.
Yeah, Matty, this is one of those special moments throughout the course of the season where everyone kind of looks around the clubhouse and takes stock. 6 in a row, you have a chance to rattle off a 7th. You start saying, hey, maybe something special is going to happen this summer.
A ball and 2 strikes now. Swung on, and this ball is hammered. Forget about it. And gone up into the second deck.
This guy has some pop. You can't just lay one in there. What happens? He leads the game off just like that. It's 1-0.
At the plate, David Fletcher, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. The average sitting at 297 here to start things out. 3 homers and 11 RBIs.
If you're on the mound right here, you got to trust your catcher and execute. You know who's coming up to the plate.
Nearly got the inside, but ruled a ball.
That's a good job right there. Very rarely see pitchers double up where they go a pitch inside. Normally they'll go back outside, but he followed that up with another pitch on the inside part of the plate.
Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there.
Good job to work the count and put himself back in the driver's seat. Started off with 1 strike, and now he's got the count in his favor, 3-1.
He loses him on ball 4.
That was a great battle right there. He tried to get him to chase, but he laid off some really tough pitches and got a walk. Got to tip the cap to the batter that time.
As he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. Curveball, swing and a miss, and he's behind in the count 0-2. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
And a breaking ball in the dirt that time for a ball.
Good job by the catcher to keep the ball from getting too far away and allowing that base runner to get into scoring position. That keeps the double play in order, which they need, seeing as they've already given up 1 run in this inning.
And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1.
Hey, you get 2-0, your eyes light up, but you're sitting in one spot, and he obviously didn't get it right there. But he still finds himself in a 2-1 count, ready to do some damage.
The 3-1. And a good swing there as this is deep down the line and right, but this is going to wind up out of play. Now the 3-2 pitch. Gets the outside corner, strike 3.
Beautiful backdoor slider for the punch out right there, guys. When it's tight like this one was, it looks like a fastball off the plate, then darts back at the corner at the last second. Locked them up completely with that one.
From the stretch, Mike Piazza is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. And he fouls this one off. Fletcher is off of first with 2 away. And Big Mike won't go after that one. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Now A slider well off the plate, an easy take there. 2-2 count. Here it comes. This is on the ground over to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. But another look here at the solo shot leading off the ball game. On to the bottom of the first now from Yankee Stadium, and the Halos are off to an early 1-0 lead. Jose Quintana will do the pitching in Game 3 of the series. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, you take a look at that ERA. That's a little bloated right now. This guy's a better pitcher than that, but he hasn't been real consistent. One good game, one bad game. I think what he needs to do, if he can string together 3 or 4 good quality games in a row, that ERA will start creeping back down. He definitely needs to start pitching a lot better than he has up to this point, and it'll be interesting to see if he can turn it around in this one.
And he takes a cold strike one. Liner towards second, but this will be gloved out there at second as he didn't have far to go for the out.
Batting second.
With that, it's time to check out the starting lineup for the hometown Yankees. Thoughts, Dan? Who stands out?
Well, Matty, they got to love the production they're getting out of the leadoff spot right now. You know, he's driving in a lot of runs. With runners in scoring position, he's hitting over 350. That tells me he thrives in those moments. He enjoys it. We'll see if he gets an opportunity to perform with runners on base in this one.
The average right at 280 coming in. 6 home runs and 17 RBIs. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Swing and a screamer, but this one's not going to stay fair. 1 out, nobody on. Fouled away. Had him fooled as he swings through the curveball. 2 down.
That's a pretty sad attempt at hitting a baseball right there. No doubt he was completely fooled because that was a curveball, and it looked like he was late on a curveball. That tells me he gave up on it right till the very end, and obviously there was nothing he could do at that point.
Weak grounder down the line at third. But a foul ball here, 0-1. Now here's the pitch. High in the air out to center field. Trout has a read on it. And he's got it for the final out of the frame. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. Now at the plate, Gary Sheffield. He'll get us started in the top of the second.
The right fielder, number 10, Gary Sheffield.
First pitch on its way. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Line shot to first, and there's one away.
All right, here's how the Bronx Bombers are going to set up defensively today. And guys, the things I want you to focus on today, one of them being this manager loves to shift. He has the pitching staff to trust to be able to manipulate his defense to try and get as many outs and play the numbers as much as he can. Get it ready, big boy. This guy's throwing 3 digits right here. The best way I can help the fans is 90 to 92, you can usually see seams. 92 to 95, it starts to really quicken up on you. Over 3 digits, you're seeing a white blur.
Angels lead at 1-0 here in inning number 2. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone. Next to stand in is Ryan Klesko. They'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. In there at the letters 0-1. Oh, got him to swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2.
Yeah, if he's going to pound the zone with this stuff all game, the offense better step up. Somebody's going to have to pull a trigger a little bit earlier in the count.
Here's a line drive base hit to left field. So the base hit here nets him a base runner with 2 away as we check out the league leaders in team batting average here in May. And we find that these guys are currently 4th best in that category in the junior circuit. And he'll just step on second for the force, and that'll do it for this half inning. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 man left aboard. On now to the bottom of the second. The Halos lead this one 1-0. So here's the cleanup hitter, Jose Canseco. He'll get us going here in the bottom half of the second.
Jose.
First delivery to him. Good opposite field power here, taken high and deep to right. Sheffield is on the warning track as he hauls it in for a loud out number 1.
Batting fifth. The first base.
Here's how the Halos are going to line up on defense. And we have to focus on one of the best players in all of our sport. Mike Trout, center fielder. Just as fun to watch him play defense as it is to watch him hit. This guy gets after it with his hair on fire. It's like watching a middle linebacker play center field.
He comes in with that average down in the 240s. 3 homers and 7 driven in. Called strike at the knees, 1-1.
Your eyes light up from the offensive side playing in a hitter's park like this. Have to get the ball up to do some damage. I'm not mad at that tape.
2 balls and a strike to the Yankees first baseman. Ground ball sent back up the middle, and that'll get on through into center, and he's got himself a 1-out hit.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
Standing in now, Tim Raines. And on the first pitch, he hits it in the air to right. Sheffield is there, 2 down. The next batter is Alfonso Soriano. He's 2 for 7 in the series so far. Here's the first pitch. As he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike 1. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1.
That's a good take on a fastball out of the zone. Hey, I get it. He's looking for a ball to drive, but that ball was a little bit too far up in the zone. That's one you normally pop right up.
In there, 1-2 now.
Take a step back right here. After 3 fastballs in a row, there is no chance he throws you a 4th.
Here comes the 1-2.
That's Bolton. Pretty good breaking ball to lay off of right there. If I'm pitching, I might think this guy might be sitting on something off speed.
And a fastball called strike 3, and the side is retired. 1 left for the Yankees. They trail this one 1-0. Now at the plate here is Joe Morgan. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest. And here's a first pitch curveball that bounces on him there. It's ball 1. And it's fouled away. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. The 1-2.
I don't blame the pitcher one bit for trying to get the chase right there. He's been fouling everything off. He's still got the entire arsenal open to him. So we'll see what pitch he comes with next.
Full count, 3-2. Hit on the ground toward the left. Trammell grabs it cleanly. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the 3rd.
Now batting, shortstop.
Next up is David Fletcher. 9 at-bats for him in the series so far, and he's collected a pair of hits. 1 ball, no strikes to count. The 1-0 is looked at for the first strike. 2 balls and a strike. He's fallen behind now, 3-1. Trouble waiting next as you see Mike Trout in the on-deck circle. Tried to crush that ball and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. Now the payoff pitch home. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. Now at the plate is Mike Trout, struck out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Got to find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
Behind 0-2 now. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Angels go down 1-2-3. They lead it 1-0.
Welcome back. As the Yankees prepare for their 3rd turn through the order, fans of the Bronx Bombers have been treated to quite a bit of production from this lineup so far this year. They enter the day near the top of the league in both team batting average and runs scored, so it's safe to say they're among the cream of the crop in terms of offensive production. Talking with some of the coaches earlier, they all alluded to not only the high level of talent on this club, but also the hitters' tireless work ethic. They praised the professionalism these players bring to their craft as a major reason for their success. And they said the hard work breeds confidence when it comes time to compete in the batter's box.
Thank you, Heidi. Now the pitch. Alan Trammell is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning, 1-0.
I love everything this pitcher's got working right now. He's got presence. He's got great body language on the mound. He's got fastball command and a nice early feel for his off-speed stuff.
3-0 now.
You do not want to walk the 8-hole hitter. It just opens up so many options. Do we bunt him over to second with the 9-hole hitter? Do we try and play for that big rally with the top of the order coming up? This is a huge pitch. You can't allow this guy to walk.
Trout will slide over and put this one away, and that's out number 1.
Batting 9.
Next up, Jorge Posada. He's 3 for 7 in the series coming in. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike 1. And Posada will lay off there. It's back to 1-1. Now here it comes. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
He's not going to feel good about that at bat, nor should he. You have to want to swing the bat, but he just stood there and looked at 4 straight pitches. Hopefully, we'll see him get a little bit more aggressive next time.
Derek Jeter stands in as he looks at a called strike. Tries to go the other way as this is hit in the air down the right field line. Legs churning. He's headed for second. And now this will get over the wall down the line out there for a ground rule double.
Hey, this is what every hitting coach teaches when you start playing baseball. Don't try to do more than you can. Hit the ball where it's pitched, and he does a great job right there as he pushes it down the line nicely, and it bounces over for a ground rule double.
At the plate now, Bernie Williams, as the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. Jeter stands at second with 2 gone. And he'll fall behind now to 1-2.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball.
We'll have to press pause as that's strike 3 to retire the side. 2 Start of the 4th upcoming, but first, Heidi Watney standing by with a report.
Matt, I had a chance to discuss the state of the Angels offense with their manager between innings. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. Yes, they've only scored 1 run, but he said they've done a great job of forcing the pitch count up, and he thinks that's going to lead to more offense for them as this game goes on.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. And now the designated hitter for the Angels, Reggie Jackson. First time up, he went down looking.
Yeah, in today's game, certainly don't get completely reprimanded for too many strikeouts, but no one likes to go down looking. Expect him to be a little bit more aggressive at the dish this AB.
First delivery to him. Fouled off. Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now.
This guy's been really on point so far, but it's not getting any easier. He has to get through 4, 5, and 6 right here.
Fastball swung on and missed for the first out. And stepping in, Mike Piazza. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Upper part of the zone there, but taken for a strike. And that's a called strike at the letters, though that looked high from here. It's 0-2 now.
There's another pitch for a strike, and this guy's really attacking hitters well tonight, being aggressive early on, and if he continues to throw strikes like he is, he's going to have a pretty good night.
And he fouls this one off. And a swing and a miss by Piazza, and he's a strikeout victim here.
He's really on a roll right now on the mound. Back-to-back strikeouts to wrap up the last inning, and now he started this frame with the same story. 4 straight strikeouts in all.
Gary Sheffield will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. There's a fastball pretty close that time, but ruled a ball. 1-1. Fouled away.
Wow, he's cruising right now out there. 4 straight punch-outs and working on number 5.
And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. And it's fouled away. Another try at 2-2. Both teams with just 2 hits apiece thus far. And there's ball 3 on a breaking ball that misses away.
Hey, this guy's a hard guy to put away. He's fouling off some.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. So a pitching clinic there as he sets them down in order, all via the punch-out. The 3 of us return with more Wednesday Night Baseball after this. Bottom of the inning now, and striding forward the designated hitter, Ricky Henderson.
The designated hitter.
Quintana gets the sign. Here comes the first pitch. And he waves at a curveball there. No balls and a strike.
If this offense is going to be this aggressive, I'm going to expect this pitcher and catcher combo to expand the zone.
1-1 the count. Pitch on the way. Oh, looked like he was towing an anchor there. 1-2.
You can really tell they're trying to keep the ball in on this big slugger right here.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt. But he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
So he punches him out and looking at the fastball. Ricky Henderson becomes the first out in the bottom of the 4th inning. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. And there's ball 1. Oh, they have him looking awfully confused up there right now. It's 1-2. Into the windup and the pitch. A little low. It's 2-2.
Don't be shocked if he doesn't go right back to that same pitch. You could tell he jelly-legged him at the plate a little bit. Froze him, but just missed the zone.
Fastball didn't miss by much, and it's a full count now. 3-2.
3-2 counts are usually a time to challenge the hitter, but I think he'll be careful here. Shoot for the corner, and if you miss and you walk him, so what? That's better than him putting one in the seats.
He's able to take the ball the other way here. High and deep to right center. And this one bounds around against the wall. And he's in there easily at second with a one-out double.
There's no question he's been struggling at the dish lately, trying to do anything to get himself going. So he's got to feel pretty good after that double. Not to take anything away from him, but I think I could have probably hit that pitch.
Yeah, that's one of those gift pitches, not the location he was shooting for. Here comes Tino Martinez. High and deep to right. But this is taken in on the warning track as the runner will tag from second. And he's up to third safely now with 2 gone in the inning. Into the box, Tim Raines, the potential tying run for him at third base. First pitch of the AB on its way as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. Swing and a miss, and I don't think he was expecting a pitch inside. It's 1-1.
Boy, that's a jam shot right there. That's as good as it gets, in my opinion. Woo, up and in.
Fouled off.
I mean, he's coming right after him, Matty. 3 fastballs in a row.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Here's the 2-2. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Trout on the run. A dive, and he brings it in. And on a fantastic play, the inning is over. Worth a second look here, as this is a beauty to end the inning. The 3 of us return with more Wednesday Night Baseball after this. And digging in next will be Anthony Rendon. He'll look to light a spark under this lineup that hasn't found the scoreboard since back in the first inning.
Yeah, and for me, the story has been the starting pitching they face. It's been very difficult to rebound and, quite frankly, dominate after getting roughed up a bit in the first inning of a start. So I'll give him a lot of credit for what he's been able to do.
And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
This is one of the things that makes him so effective as a pitcher. Able to pound the zone with all different options.
Here comes another 0-2. Oh, and they still have no answer for him up there. 6 straight punch-outs now, and there's 1 away. Now here's the pitch. Ryan Klesko comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. And they won't get him to chase the curveball in the dirt that time, and it's 2-0 now.
Hey, always a good idea to take a couple of pitches when you're facing a young arm like this one. And now he's put himself in a real good hitter's count.
Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. 2-2. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now. Due next is Justin Upton as he gets loose in the on-deck circle. Make it 7 in a row. My gracious, he is simply unhittable right now. 2 away.
That's 10 strikeouts for him now, and I'll tell you, he could rack up quite a few more before he's done. Still a lot of game left in this one.
Here's Justin Upton now. And he fouls this one off. He'll attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. And Upton swings and misses on a good pitch that time, and it's quickly 0-2 now.
This lineup is...
We'll have to press pause as that strike 3 to retire the side. Angels are gone in order, but they're up 1-0. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Wackney.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Yankees manager Aaron Boone during the break about the team's offensive performance so far, and he told me he's pretty unhappy with their discipline at the plate in this one. He said their pitch selection has been the main reason for their struggles today, as far too often they've been swinging at pitches outside the strike zone. That's leading to a lot of soft contact and easy outs, So the focus going forward is on shrinking the zone and forcing the opposing pitching to throw more strikes.
All right, Heidi, thank you. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Trout has a read on it. One down.
Now batting, the third baseman.
Stepping up is Alan Trammell. He flew out in his last debut. A ball and no strikes. Timing just a tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. A sign now from Piazza, the 1-1. High in the air out to center field. Trout has a read on it. 2 down.
Now batting, the catcher.
Digging in will be Jorge Posada. He went down looking in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball.
Hey, this guy's got to be pretty proud of what he's done so far. It's never easy to pitch on the road, but to have this kind of outing in a ballpark that is notoriously known as being hitter-friendly, it's been a treat to watch.
Hitters count now. Here's the 2-1. Lifted in the air to straightaway center. Trout will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Fair to say, oh my goodness, these folks are not headed for a career on Broadway. The 3 of us return with more Wednesday Night Baseball after this. New inning set to get underway, and that'll give way to the veteran second baseman, Joe Morgan. Starts him out with a changeup for a strike. And then that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously an important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does.
And that'll just sneak past his outstretched arm, a base hit.
Chalk up another multi-hit game for this guy. He is absolutely on fire. He's been on a nice hot streak as of late, and I don't see it ending anytime soon.
In now, David Fletcher. No balls and 1 strike. The 0-1 on its way. There's a fastball on the inner third taken for a strike.
2 takes, and now he's down 0-2. I'm not sure, but he may have been taking to give the guy at first a chance to run.
Jeter to stay with it as he backs up and puts it away. 1 gone.
The center fielder, number 27.
And now for the Angels, Mike Trout been a strikeout victim twice in this one. Pitch outside, the throw, not in time. He's in there at second. Well, that stolen base was about as bang as they come, and as Show Track demonstrates to us right here, it was his top speed that really made all the difference. He's definitely got wheels, and they were on display there.
A couple strikeouts early in the game, but he's done a much better job in this at bat, trying to get ahead and put himself in a good hitter's count.
The 2-1 home. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2.
This is going to be an interesting at-bat. I think he has to be pitching for a strikeout here, so we'll see what kind of sequence he uses.
He struck him out. The 3rd time he's fanned in the game.
This pitching staff has done a really good job against this guy in this series. This is a really good hitter, and it's not easy to make a guy strike out 5 times in a series up to this point, but that's what they've done to this guy so far.
0 for 2 for him to this point. Now a wave and a miss. Looked like the slider there.
On 0-2 here, he doesn't have to give in with a great pitch to hit. He's got a base open, so he has to focus.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Back-to-back strikeouts keep him out of danger. The 3 of us return with more Wednesday Night Baseball after this. So stepping in is Derek Jeter, and at this point of the game, I think it's clear that the plan of attack against the top of the order has worked.
Yeah, and it's usually demoralizing, Matty, when the top of the order, so-called best hitters, are shut down. But you know what? We can't expect them to carry us every single day. Somebody in the southern part of this order has got to step up and get this offense rolling.
And that one yanked just foul. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Bounce towards the second baseman. He's right there. Quick throw to first by Morgan, and that's the first down. Digging in, the switch hitter, Bernie Williams. He's hoping to avoid the hat trick. He struck out in each of his first 2 plate appearances so far. No balls and a strike to count. Now a fastball that's taken close that time, but it's 1-1. Fastball close, but he didn't get it. 2-1. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone.
Team's been struggling on offense. Let your D work for you right here. Pound the zone.
And that's outside. He lost him, ball 4.
Well, you never want to issue a free pass if you can help it. But when a hitter like that digs in, you'd rather he's standing at first than driving a ball out of here and erasing your 1-run lead.
He's running. A pitch out. The throw. And a good decision to pitch out that time as he is toast at second base.
Well, they guessed right on the first pitch out. Sometimes you have to wait a pitch or two in the at-bat to try that, but they must have had a pretty good idea he was going to be on the move.
2-0 now. Two and 1 after the foul ball there. Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. Fouled away. Trying to send him packing for the second time. Chopped toward the second baseman. Reined in. Throw to first with time to spare, and the side is retired. Mike Piazza will get his swings leading off when we get back. 7th inning coming up. Angels are out in front. And now in the box, Mike Piazza. And guys, 7th inning already. Hey, I'm not complaining, but this one's been and he falls behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And it's fouled away. Another 0-2 coming. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Left fielder is on the move. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning.
Now batting, the right fielder.
So the next to bat will be Gary Sheffield. Struck out in his last trip to the plate. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. And through 6 1/3, he's about to hit the 100 pitch mark now.
Hey, you know, Matty B, this is all you can ask for as a manager in today's game in baseball. Very rarely do we see guys get through the 7th inning. So he's through the 6th here with 1 out, and Mark DeRosa, so far so good, a pretty decent outing.
Yeah, and I think it's going to be batter to batter here for the manager if he's going to continue to ride this hot hand or if he's going to go to the bullpen.
Turned on, but that's ripped foul down the third baseline.
Oh, man, that's a frustrating one as a hitter. That pitcher missed right there. He did not want to hang that breaking ball with 2 strikes, and you foul it away. You have to regroup. You're not seeing that again.
Struck him out and make it 14 punch-outs now in the game.
Matt, just about everything he's doing is working. All of his pitches, great command, great location. And the big key, with 2 strikes, he's attacking the zone.
This one's down to third. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Angels go down 1-2-3, but they lead it 1-0.
Leading off for the Yankees.
Down by 1, I'm interested to see how they approach this as an offense, especially if they get someone on base early in the inning. Some teams, you know, they're going to try and manufacture that run, just trying to get that 1 run across. Others, they're going to look for 1 or 2 big swings to make it happen.
A ball and a strike.
Hey, I still believe in my heart the best pitch is a well-executed fastball down and away, and that's exactly what that is. He swings at that. That's off the end of the bat. That's not hard contact at all, and that's an easy out for the defense.
Quintana gets the sign. Here's the 2-1. Had a good cut there, but he can't time the breaking ball. That evens us at 2-2.
Hey, it's tough when your team is being held scoreless on the scoreboard. He was trying to put him on the board with a swing like that one.
So it was a strikeout swinging. Jose Canseco is retired for the first out in the bottom half of the 7th inning. Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1.
Not surprised he's laid on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch, wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. 1-1. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Fletcher ranging into the outfield. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the 2nd out.
The right fielder, number 39.
So next to hit is Tim Raines, as the switch hitter will bat right-handed here.
Hey, swinging from the right side against left-handed pitching has been an area of concern for this guy so far this season. And his numbers aren't very pretty in those matchups. We're moving along into the later innings, and this guy's throwing over 60% of his first pitches for strikes. He'd like to do a little bit more, but so far, so good.
Swing and a miss got him reaching. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. Ron Guidry has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 49.
Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. Ryan Plesko is in for a 3rd plate appearance as he watches one miss inside. It's 1-0. And a good heater as he just watches this baby, a ball and a strike. And that fastball's too much for him there. 1-2. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning. Final line there for the Yankees starting pitcher. And he was really in command on the mound throughout the evening.
Hey, only allowed 3 hits in this one. Kept the hitters off balance and was a lot of fun to watch.
Justin Upton the next to hit. As he'll take a look at ball 1. No hits to this point. A 2-0 count to the Angels left fielder. Now the 2-0 is in there for strike 1.
That's a pitch he'd like to have back. You're not going to see very many pitches like that from a pitcher of this quality. I'm sure he'd like to have that one back to take a swing at it.
And he'll put this one away in foul territory for the 2nd out.
The batter, number 8, second baseman,
Joe Morgan back at the plate now, and he's been the entire offense so far with the solo homer he hit earlier. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. 1 run on 3 hits and no errors to this point for the Angels. There's ball 2 as the slider dips below the zone. Too far out in front that time. He can't keep it fair. 2-1. Into the windup and the pitch. Fouled off. Here now the 2-2. And he fouls this one off. Waved at and missed for the 3rd out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. Angels are gone in order, but they're on top 1-0. Bottom of inning number 8 set to go. And batting next to be Alfonso Soriano.
Second baseman, Alfonso Soriano.
And now the first pitch. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. fouled away. A sign now from Piazza, the 1-1. Breaking ball called just a bit low. Got him to go after a bad one there, and it evens the count at 2-2.
Hey, he's been able to pound that zone all night, working that outer half of the plate. That's why he's having so much success.
And that'll split the gap, as it should be extra bases. And he'll get in at second base as the tying runs aboard with a leadoff double. Finally, a little something for them to get excited about.
Yeah, a rally can begin with a single swing of the bat, and this might be their chance right here. They've struggled to produce a lot of runs, but there he is at second base. A shot to the outfield scores it. Then who knows what kind of role they could get on. Got to take it one good at-bat at a time.
So that brings up the Hall of Famer, Alan Trammell. And his guys are looking to erase that donut on the scoreboard with a runner in scoring position.
Yeah, Matt, they've been really shut down so far in this one. They've had runners on base, but haven't been able to string anything together.
I'm set with the 0-1. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. A runner at second, nobody out. And he gets the forkball over that time, so he works it back to even 2-2. High in the air out to center field. Trout has a read on it. He makes the catch, and tagging is the runner from second. And as a result of that errant throw back in, he'll advance 90 feet here and move up from second to third. Striding in is Jorge Posada, trying to bring in the tying run from third here. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike.
The offensive approach here is simple. You know the pitcher's going for the K, so set your sights middle of the plate. And then don't worry about the infielders. They're so close, hard contact is a guaranteed ribby.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Hard hit towards center. Catch made in center. Here comes the runner from third. He's in there at the plate. And we are tied here in the 8th.
I know they say sometimes that these things even out, but that was a bullet line drive that gets caught. He would have represented the go-ahead run.
So now to the plate, Derek Jeter, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Forkball is swung on and missed that time, and they're back to even 1-1. Yankee shortstop behind in the count 1-2. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Down the left field line and deep, and foul. The 2-2 pitch. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
Turned on down the line, but this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. Count is full. The pitch. And he lays off, ball 4. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here.
Now that
digging in next, Bernie Williams, as he'll dig into the left-handed batter's box.
Been a struggle for him hitting from this side. And as a switch hitter, you really hope for some more consistency from both sides of the plate. But that just hasn't.
Wow, and they end the inning with the caught stealing. Another look at the throwdown that results in a third out on the... So here is David Fletcher. Flew out last time up. Here we go with inning number 9 as the first pitch misses for ball 1. In the air to straightaway right. Raines is there. One quick out to start inning number 9.
Now batting, the center fielder, Mike Trout.
Wade Boggs has come into the ballgame now as he takes over as the new third baseman.
Now playing third base, number 26.
Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. Now the pitch. Swing, and he takes this the other way to right. And that'll get by and on through towards the wall. Throw into second. And he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a 2-base hit. Striding forward now is the DH, Reggie Jackson. It's been a rough go of things at the plate for him so far, but his guys are looking for him to change that right here.
Yeah, nothing better than coming through for the boys in a tight game, Matt, especially when you're kind of due to do something productive.
Man, he wants that swing back. He'll be thinking about that all night. He crushed that ball. He just needs to stay back a little longer.
And he'll strike out here yet again, as it's been a ballgame to forget thus far. 4 strikeouts.
Wow, he's just a lost cause in this one. That's the 4th time he struck out in this game alone, and that's not something you'll forget very quickly. That's about as bad of a day as you can have.
Into the box, Mike Piazza. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Comes set, the 0-1. Now the 0-2 pitch. Again, he sends it out of play.
Got to take advantage of that pitch right there. 0-2 breaker hanging over the heart of the plate. Not going to see too many of those today.
Ready with another 2-strike offering. And he strikes him out on a good pitch. So 1 run can win it as we head to the bottom of the inning. A big-time strikeout and some raw emotion as he gets out of the jam. The 3 of us return with more Wednesday Night Baseball after this.
Leading off for the Yankees, the center fielder, Bernie Williams.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Yes, he'll take a forkball here that drops in there for strike 1.
You know, some guys just don't like pulling the trigger in a 0-0 count. They don't like the ambush tactic. They like to calibrate the speed, maybe pick up the break. They want to know everything your ball does before they pull the trigger.
Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His 3rd punch out of the game. Don Mattingly will come on as a pinch hitter to try and make an impact with 1 away.
Don Mattingly.
As he swings and lifts it in the air out to left field. Upton's under it. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
Now batting,
next to hit is Jose Canseco. He went down on strikes in his last at-bat. There's a cold strike as he nips the corner.
Hey, this pitcher's being super aggressive, pounding the strike zone 5 times in a row, leaving nothing to the imagination right here. This offensive player's got to be on the attack.
Into the windup with the 0-2. And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the 2nd time here tonight. All set for the start of the inning, and in
right
Goose Gossage takes the mound as he'll be the first man to pitch here in extra innings.
Now pitching.
And now pitch on the way.
Number 54. Goose Nelson.
And looked like ball 2 below the knees, but it's ruled a strike, and that evens the count at 1-1.
Hey guys, that fastball just registered 97 miles an hour. On a night like tonight where it's super cold out, if you don't get to head to that baseball right there and you get jammed, it's almost like getting stung by a pack of wasps.
2 balls and 2 strikes now. And it's fouled away. And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Anthony Rendon comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. Down and away, ball 1. Two and 1.
Ball
3 and 1 now. Ryan Klesko is on deck. Now a ball lined toward the alley in left center. And this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases. And he is into second base with 1 away as the go-ahead run.
Now batting.
As a hitter, the only feeling better than hitting a bomb is driving one into the gap like that. He hustled out of the box knowing he was guaranteed a double, but I think he had thoughts of maybe a triple if the outfielder hadn't gotten it back in right away.
Yeah, there really wasn't any question about that one, going for extra bases off the bat. Holds off on the slurve that time, and it's 1 and 2. Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with 1 away. Fouled off.
Lucky he got a piece right there. He was definitely late on that pitch after seeing a previous off-speed pitch.
Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one.
Now batting.
Here's the first pitch.
Justin Upton.
Comes set. The 0-1. Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now.
Ooh-wee. That was some smoke right there. High fire right on by.
And now he'll foul this one off as well to fall behind here. No balls and 2 strikes. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with 2 down. And he strikes him out here for out number 3. So after a scoreless top half, they'll have a chance to win it here in the bottom half. Angels strand 1. Still tied 1 apiece. Andrew Heaney comes on to start the home 10th, and he's just hoping to get this one. Into the 11th inning.
Number 28.
Ready for the bottom of the 10th here, and set to go is the veteran first baseman, Tino Martinez. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Now a swing and a miss, and things are not looking real promising here. Down 0-2.
Put that in a memory bank. First time he breaks out a curveball right there, and it's a pretty good one.
And he got him.
Pretty textbook pitching right there. Jump ahead. They count 0-2 and then start working outside the zone. Easier said than done, but that's the way to do it.
And that one swung on and missed 0-1. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2.
Hey, this pitcher better be careful right here. My man at the plate is not trying to push something to the opposite field.
And it's another K. So back-to-back strikeout victims to start this relief outing.
Now batting.
First offering. Now a ball ripped into deep center field. Trout is there to make the catch, and that means we've got Cecil Fielder will stick around as he'll take over in right field.
Now playing right field, number 45,
Joe Morgan is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. And he fouls this one off. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a shot toward right center. And this is going to get down for what should be extra bases. And there's your potential go-ahead run. And your go-ahead run is in at second base here with a leadoff double. At the plate, David Fletcher. This pitch is popped up. Boggs is there. And that's the first out of the inning. Big at-bat now, and here is Mike Trout. And a chance they walk him here to set up a double play that would keep the game tied. 0-1 the count. Changed up on him, and he gets the inside corner for strike 2. And he goes up the ladder on him, but he lays off 1-2.
Hey, I get it. He wants to set up that breaking ball down and away. But that 0-2 fastball wasn't even close.
And he'll strike out here yet again, as it's been a ball game to forget thus far. 4 strikeouts. Next will be the designated hitter, Reggie Jackson. His day at the plate hasn't amounted to much. Oh, and look at this. High in the air and deep. And when this ball comes down, they'll have taken the lead. Home run. So a 2-run homer down the line in right as they've taken a 2-run lead.
Usually in extra innings, you wait around for someone to run into one. He took matters into his own hands. Now it's up to his pitching staff to grab the W.
Standing in now Mike Piazza. So take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. Struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0-for-4 ball game right here. And he checks his swing. Did he go around? Yes, says the first base umpire. Strike 2. Swing and a long drive again. This one to deep center. Williams retreats to the track, and he'll put this one away. So a sigh of relief as the side is retired. But the Angels get 2, both on this 2-run home run. Last chance coming up here for the ball. Jack Morris gets the call from the pen, and they've saved him for the 11th as he'll try and take this one home.
Number 47, Jack
Morris into the windup. Here's the first pitch as he'll look at a changeup that drops below the knees for ball 1. 2-0 now.
Whoa, not sure where that one missed, and I'm not sure the pitcher does either.
High in the air out to center field. Trout has a read on it. 1 out.
now batting.
So next to bat will be Jorge Posada. 0 for 2 with a sacrifice thus far. Now here's a slider that can't quite get back to the outside corner. It's ball 1.
Boy, that's a nasty breaking ball right there. Backdoor slider.
There's a swing and a drive, and everybody's just going to sit back and watch that one fly. A no-doubt home run. A solo shot down the line in right, as it's now a 3-2 ball game.
Hey, any home run in late innings certainly feels good, but when you're able to take the closer deep, you definitely send a message to the opposition. That's their shutdown guy out on the ball.
Derek Jeter is in with 1 away now as he swings and misses here at strike 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control 0-2.
Two mid-90s fastballs right there that he doesn't seem to think he can catch up to. I wouldn't be shocked if he came right at him again with another good one.
So he sets him down swinging. Derek Jeter becomes out number 2 this inning. Bernie Williams is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0.
Hey, this isn't going to be an easy save. These guys are making him work for this one.
Swing and a liner. And he'll break through with a solid knock here, his first of the ball game.
Hey, look at this guy compete right there. Nice base hit. Are you kidding me? He had already had the hat trick. He was staring the golden sombrero straight in the face, and he said, no dice.
Don Mattingly will bat next. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball 1.
This is where you got to take stock in this situation. Adjust your batting gloves and realize you need a gapper to score this guy from first. If nothing less, pass the baton to the guy behind you and keep the line moving.
The 1-0 delivery. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. Here comes the 1-1. And there he goes towards second. And this ball's in the air to left field, and this should do it. And he will make the catch to end it. And the Angels will put an end to their 3-game skid as this ball game is over. 3-2 the finish in tonight's game. Andrew Heaney earns his 3rd win of the year in relief. Jack Morris wraps it up for the save, his 8th of the season. So that will wrap things up. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our whole crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, head to theshow.com.
Our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Angels, 3 runs on